My presentation for this assignment is analysis of the idea for a startup company in my research area, and here are my contents. I will start with introducing my background and the general idea of the company, and then I will give some analysis of the lean canvas of the company, and last, I will introduce a value proposition design for the main customer segments. My name is Jun, and I am a first-year PhD student majoring in computer science and engineering. Currently, I'm working with Dr. Walter Shire. My research interests focus on general computer vision fields, including both traditional computer vision and deep learning methods. I'm especially interested in recognition, classification, and detection problems, as well as the generalization of computer vision methods. Before joining Notre Dame as a PhD student, I was working for a small startup company as a computer vision engineer in Seattle. The company was trying to use computer vision methods, or especially deep learning methods, to achieve accurate and fast pathology diagnosis. However, the operation of the company didn't go very well for many cases, and motivated me to consider what could be wrong with the process. For this assignment, I was inspired by this company, and I'm going to introduce my own understanding and some ideas on starting a similar company. The general idea of the company will be using computer vision and, to be specific, deep learning model to achieve fast and accurate diagnosis for the pathology sections. This model can be embedded into hardware like scanners. The scanner is able to digitalize a section and send the digital image to the model, and the model can output the diagnosis results. Now let's take a look at the lean canvas. As we have known, there are 9 parts in a lean canvas. There are problem, solution, key metrics, value proposition, unfair advantages, channels, customer segmentation, cost structure, and revenue stream. I will give some detailed introduction for each element in this lean canvas in the coming up sections. The problem and customer segments can be viewed as intrinsically connected. Without customer segmentation in mind, you can think of the problems and vice versa. In this section, we'll figure out the customer segmentation first, and then analyze the problems they may have, and then talk about possible solutions we can provide. For the customer segmentation, 2 groups of customers can be considered. The first one is big and middle-sized hospitals. Considering the main product of the company is an embedded software model for fast pathology image analysis, hospitals will be the most reasonable target customers. The product should be developed for the pathologists and be used by them, and most of the pathologists are working in hospitals, so the product should meet their needs. Apart from the hospitals, there are also research institutions nationwide, and these institutions can also use our product. The second group of customers is the hardware company. Starting from the middle or later period of the product development, we'll consider to embed our software and model into the scanner to achieve all-in-one performance, which requires scanner companies to open their API to us. Thus, they can be potential customers of the company. Then we can move on to consider what problems these customers can have. Considering the hospitals as our target only, they have 2 main problems. First of all, there are not enough experienced pathologists, which means the patients have to wait for at least a couple of days to get their diagnosis results. If they run into hard cases, it will take even longer, or being referred to larger hospitals. Besides, it takes a long time for even an experienced pathologist to get final diagnosis of a pathology section. The pathologists have to look at the sections no matter whether they have been digitalized or not, under the microscope or on the screen using software. This problem is related with their prior problem, which is lacking pathologists, which added to it and make it even longer for the patients to wait for the results. Coming up with the customer segmentation as well as the problems they are facing, now we need to consider how to solve their problems. Then how can we solve the problems for them? We propose our product that can achieve multiple goals at the same time to embed the deep learning model learned from the massive data into the scanners and apply fast testing and inference and deliver the result. We can further develop an online platform which the pathologists can check the results and manage the images. As we have proposed our solution for the customer's problems, we have to indicate how we evaluate the effectiveness of our methods, and it comes to the key metrics. For our product, we mainly evaluate the core product, which is a deep learning model, which is used for image analysis. We have two key metrics for this model. The first metric is the time required to process one section image. There will be more than one step from pre-processing to getting the final result. The shorter it takes, the better it is. A reasonable target for completing analysis of one section should be less than 5 minutes, but 10 minutes for one section is also acceptable. Besides, we also evaluate the performance of our model by looking at how accurate our results are, comparing with the results or ground truths given by the pathologists. As a startup, we have to have some unique value proposition. These are the things that we need to deliver. Our unique value proposition can be concluded into three aspects. We use a powerful deep learning model to achieve accurate and fast diagnosis. We can develop software that allows the pathologist to manage the data and check the results online. We will embed our image analysis model into the scanner for holistic diagnosis system. Comparing with other similar companies, we will have some advantage. First of all, our founding team is consisted with experts from both biomedical area and computer vision area, which means we not only know how to build software, but also know how to apply them to medical scenarios. Besides, the founders who have medical backgrounds can make good connections with the hospitals, that they will be able to collect some data and get to know what the pathologists need to adjust our product. Then we come to the channels. The channel for our company will be a mix of offline and online. For the offline part, we need to go to the hospitals to talk to the pathologists to obtain some data, as well as getting to know what they need. Besides, we need to know how to understand medical tasks and use computer vision methods to approach to it. We also need to have some conversations with scanner companies and see whether we can embed our system into their products. As for the online part, if we develop a software platform, we will distribute that part with online downloading service and provide necessary technical support. The last section in the lean canvas is about the finance. The first one is the cost structure. Our company should be cost-driven, which means we will try to maintain a low cost. It also has variable costs because the cost will vary depending on the people we hire or the service we need. And second part is the revenue stream. The revenue should be considered for different stages. As a startup from the beginning, we should focus more on the promotion, so we will make the product free. But when we enter later period, we will start to request usage fees from the platform and the tools. In the last part, I'm going to talk about value proposition design. So we know that companies has the main customers. The main customer of our company should be the big hospitals and hardware companies. The reason is clear. Only big hospitals, especially university hospitals, have decent pathology department, and they will use our product. As for the companies, it will be ideal if we can cooperate with the scanner companies. The value proposition design for the main customer segments are threefold. We will provide experts in computer vision and biomedical areas to offer the solutions for the customers. We will provide a holistic software design that can match the needs of the pathologists and can be embedded into the scanner. Last, our main goal is always to provide accurate and fast pathology section analysis. That's all. Thank you.